who's who among American high school teachers and who's who among U.S. executors. And last but not least, Khalil Ali serves as the principal of Mohammed Schools of Atlanta and is a proud alumnus of W.D. Mohammed High School. He carries the profound honor of leading within a national school system established by his great-grandmother, the Honorable Sister Clara Mohammed. Driven by purpose and principle, Principal Ali has devoted his life to guiding and advocating for children so they may realize their highest potential. His passion for education, deep commitment to leadership, and reverence for the legacy he represents fuels his daily mission to serve as a model of excellence, character, and faith, so that his scholars are inspired to do the same. So please join me again in welcoming our panel. So our objective with this panel is to, kind of get into more of the story through the stories of our esteemed guests. And so I'm going to start with you, Imam Pleman. So you were there, and we saw that in the film, right, at the reestablishment, right, of Sister Clara Mohammed's legacy, this transition from the University of Islam to Mohammed Schools here in Atlanta. So can you tell us a little bit about what that was like, getting things back started again? And then can you also look back and can you tell us what you would say the impact of Mohammed Schools has been on the city of Atlanta?
Yes, thank you, Suat. These two ladies here can give you the University, the University of Islam. They can give you that. I came into the community in 1974, and very interesting about the film is that you captured all of the buildings, and there's a special story in every building, even the Bankhead building, which is now Hollowell. You captured it in the historical footage where Crystal was singing her song. We had turned that school building into a cultural center. And that school building got caught off in the probate court case, and it went out of our control. And so we moved the school over to Fayetteville Road, where we had, in 1974, we bought a church in Fayetteville Road, and we operated the mosque from there. Sometime around 77, 78, we actually moved the school over there. It took us a couple of years to get it ready for the move. So we closed the school for 2 years and reopened it in 1980. By that time, Imam Deen Mohammed had renamed the University of Islam. He had named it after his mother, after the founder of our institution, Sister Clara. And so it became Clara Mohammed Elementary School. We expanded the school a grade a year, and what we found is that the students were looking forward to going to public school. And so when they were in 7th grade, we added an 8th grade. In the 8th grade, we added a 9th grade. And so they were really disillusioned about it. And so what we decided to do, we're going to rename the high school after Imam Deen Mohammed. W.D. Mohammed High School, to give them an idea, change the colors and everything else, the uniforms, to give them the idea that they were coming into a different school other than the one they started at pre-K and K. I had to get permission from Imam Mohammed to do that, and he was really hesitant. He didn't feel comfortable with it, but we finally got him to say okay. And soon after, he came to one of our basketball games, and we introduced him at halftime. We were playing a Caucasian school. We introduced him at halftime, and he came out and said a few words. And everybody who was visiting, they were shocked, because most schools are named after people who were deceased. And they were shocked that we had a living legend among us. And the school caught hold, and you could hear them cheering, "You can do it, WD, you can do it." And they were talking about the school even more so than the Imam. Imam also brought the idea of having a universal curriculum, to not just limit it to the historical curriculum, but to expand it. And from that expansion, we've graduated from the high school, we've graduated about 600 students. And our percentage of those students getting into college is very high, something like, had been something like 90%, so it might be a little lower now, because we also encourage them to get into other involvements. But we have all kind of doctors, lawyers, engineers, architects that graduate from that school, and some of them are here. When we turn the lights back on, we're going to get it. Judges, yep, all right, thank you. And even more important, mothers, fathers, husbands, and wives.